Good evening. I am talking to you today as a chiropractor, okay? So I want to talk to you about why I feel these camis do such a great job supporting posture. I recommend them in my office to women. As soon as I saw them and understood how they were built and how they were made, I knew I had to do it, okay? I knew they were going to help so many of my patients that, struggle with the aches and pains up through this area, those stress headaches, and that just upper back tension and pain, these tight muscles in here that we see quite a bit. So these camis are actually built with what's called variable compression. So unlike your Spanx, which has kind of a uniform compression, it literally just squeezes everything like a sausage. Our camis and all of our shapewear are built with variable compression, okay? So what that means is that they took some time to understand a little bit of anatomy and physiology and how the body works, and they built the camis to support that. So in our body, we have layers of muscles throughout our back, and you have some on one side and some on the other side, okay? Between those muscles, kind of overlying them and helping them link together, is fascia. And our fascia runs in a cross-sling pattern, and that helps the muscles work from side to side, okay? This fascia is kind of like a thick white covering, but it does have anatomical and physiological importance to us. It's not just something that's there. Like they used to think that a long time ago with anatomy, but now we know it's actually a very important part of how our body works. You'll see more and more exercises out there talking about building the cross slings in the front and the back of the body. And it's because we're understanding how important it is to build and support those cross slings in our anatomy and not just worry about individual muscles, but to actually think about that fascia and how the muscles are working together. So if you have a cami, you can see this for yourself, but if you don't have one yet, if you look at the back of a cami, one of our ruby ribbon camis, it's actually in an X pattern, our variable support across the back. It supports the cross slings of the body, and it helps link the muscles together so that they can work to improve your posture. So you can actually kind of see those panels in there. More so when it's off of you, less so when you're wearing it. They're pretty well made. You can, if you're looking close enough, you'll see them while they're on, but I'm wearing my original full support here. You can see it makes a great peekaboo cami for underneath something. So it doesn't take away from the attractiveness of them, but it's in there, and you can actually kind of check that out in your cami. And then of course we have the support underneath the breasts, which helps lift them, and then those cross slings across the back, which go in that beautiful X pattern, pull those muscles up, helping us lift the breast naturally, using the muscles as they were intended, using the fascia and supporting all of that as we were intended to do. So that's why they help so much to reduce pain and to reduce discomfort caused by traditional bras, which have a strap across the back, or we have that racer back style, right? But we have nothing supporting those cross slings in the back with those. So that's why these are so good. When I'm working on patients who are really having a lot of aches and pains up here, one of the things I do is postural support with them, and we use kinesio tape a lot of times to just help them get used to how those muscles are supposed to work. The tape just goes in across on the muscles, and it helps the patient kind of feel how they should be pulling together and working together to help them support their posture. So that's what these camis are doing. They're doing the same thing. The only difference is now I don't have to have a patient walking around with tape that's going to roll. It's going to get kind of funky on them, and we're constantly going to have to pull it off and reapply it. So I love these. They're so important for just comfort and help patients, and I hope that you love them as much as I do too. Always feel free to PM me or ask me any questions. I'm always happy to answer those for you. Have a great night. Thank you.